Hello.
What up? What up? It's your boy Woody, and guys, everyone is merged. Everyone has got their merge, and we are going to take a look at the new nations that came from the merger. And now, guys, please remember there are recruiters here too. So on your mark, get set, go, because the recruiters are going to be looking out. Especially some of these nations that did get merged, that are looking for other people to pull from the mergers that didn't look so healthy. All right, the first merger that we're going to look at is a 796-959. They moved into 796. Let's go into this. And guys, I want you guys' comments too about it and how you guys feel. Because this is a community thing. This isn't just Woody thing. All right, so we're looking for 796. Hold on, here we go. And if you're in it and this is your nation, guys, please speak up and tell me how you guys feel about your merger. And don't be shy. Don't worry about people burning you.
But burning is so fun.
It is fun. It is fun. Where am I in the wrong fucking globe? No.
No.
I'm there. There it is.
Just don't forget to ask for the box while you're at it.
I know, right? All right. Let's see what the new 796 looks like. Oh wow!
Right now.
Okay. So the new 7.6 has got 1041s. Up to 1240s and above. Let's see what the 39s. Oh man. So they're going to, once the dust settles, they're going to have up to 1840s and above. That might, now if they can all get in the same alliance, which I hope they do, if they all look, actually it kind of looks like they already got. Let me ask you guys something. I see kill shots in LOD1. Is this the other nations alliance they're just still there and probably trying to figure things out, or is this going to be fun? Okay. So
yeah. Well, we haven't started moving people. We're just trying to get hives set up, get our buff buildings acquired. It's chaos right now. It's going to be that way for the first few days, but things will start settling down here hopefully soon.
Yeah, it should. It's usually those first 3 days. It's usually like, guys, just calm down. But I want in there now. I want my spot now. Just calm down. You're gonna get your spot.
Yeah. There's been lots of me telling that to people. Just.
Well, so this is actually pretty. So as of now, 1839s and above. But when the dust settles, you're talking about 1840s. And like I've always said, other than the biochemical zombies, those are pretty much like 41s. You know what I mean? Because with the troop wise. So, dude, that's gonna be. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then let's see how many 39s. Oh my god. They're going to have up to like 31 and 39s when the dust settles. Oh my god. Now remember, that's if they get everyone in the same alliance, which I think they'll get at least a majority of them. We'll just count like maybe 5 of these guys from the top out of there just because they might have a problem, so on and so forth. But
yeah, there's a little drama we're dealing with, but yeah, our goal is to get everybody in the top alliance, maybe even have a pretty strong second alliance, and then see where it goes from there.
I would agree. At this time and day in the game, it's not about burning. It's about activity. It's not about the monsters. It's about activity. So if there is a 41 that you have in there, that he's strong, yeah, but he just doesn't ever show up for Void, Elite War, so on and so forth. That's the kind of guy that, man, maybe I'd rather have a 39 other than him in here, because if he's not going to show up, what purpose is he going to do?
Exactly. That's our mentality. We're looking for participation above strength because numbers matter.
Numbers matter a lot, especially the way these officers and shit are going. Look at this. You got Polar Bear at 33. Jesus Christ. And then Killshot at 27. I mean, these are there isn't such a huge drop like I've seen before. I mean, there is a little bit of a drop, but it's not that huge of a drop. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Of course, we got to see what they bring and make sure they got all their officers and stuff right and get the right formations going. But yeah, we're hoping to become strong enough to be a contender.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing you guys at 119 right now. With the list that you have, the lineup that you have now, I could see making it up to about the top 15, top 10. That's what the lineup. Now, of course, you know, in time, everyone has a fucking the wall. We all do.
Oh
It's
boy.
yeah. I'm sure you guys have hit the wall before, where you win everything else and bam, can't win a damn thing.
Well, we've been struggling with participation for quite a while. So, yeah, we're definitely excited that this merger is going to bring some players and maybe get our participation back. And we've already got some players that are popping up. They're like, hey, heard you got a merger. I might be coming back. So, hey, we're being optimistic. We're looking towards the future. And that's all we can do.
So here's the thing about the like some players. If they're waiting for a merger over and over and over again and didn't get it, sometimes they will just take time off from the game, and they'll spend time in the family, or they'll play Call of Duty or GTA 6 when that comes out. But once they get a merger, something re-sparks those kind of people to where they might want to come back, they might want to re-log in. It's like a re-spark. They're like, oh, we finally got it. Now, if it was a horrible merge, sometimes they don't want to come back. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. This looks like a decent merger, man.
Yeah. We're pretty satisfied with it. And like I said, we're just hoping that we get our activity up, get the players involved. I mean, for quite a while now, as you stated, I mean, we're down low in the numbers because we've been having 20, 30, maybe 40 people show up for events, and that just ain't cutting it, regardless of how top-heavy we are. And we got some good, strong cities, but they can't do it themselves.
Okay. And let me ask you one question. Matter of fact, Planet asked it. So what made you decide to stay in 796? Because I know we talked about that before.
Several reasons. I was more for moving up, but we run this thing as a democracy, vote, everybody's opinion counts, and we just basically got outvoted to stay, and some people brought up good points that, yeah, we're a couple globes apart, but we like the competition where we're at, and there's and for some of our players, moving up, they wouldn't have competition.
I mean, there is competition, but yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. You sat in the 700, 796 for years now. So like it's kind of like, well, we've been here this long, so we've been able to hold up. But what I fear is, and I think we talked about this before, which I'm sure you talked to them before. What I fear is these lower people, the 35s and the 34s and stuff that you guys have. Well, I mean, you guys got a lot of 36s and 37s, which is good. Well, I mean, shit, top 100 is 36, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So as soon as these,
Yeah. Our previous conversation, yes, I very much to both leaderships stress that, hey, they got a lot of younger cities, blah, 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 but after it happened, it does not look as bad as we anticipated.
it doesn't look that bad at all, man. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look that bad at all. I mean, when the dust settles, you're talking, like I said, 1840s and above, and then 30 something 39s. I mean, I know people say to skip the Axemen and go straight to 40, and I get that, but man, those Axemen on defense and on those traps are just brutal. They are brutal. But
Yep, they are. But no, yeah, we're optimistic. We're satisfied. It's just a matter of getting settled in, get everybody placed where they should be or need to go. Get our active, strong cities all in that top alliance and start going after it.
Well, hell yeah. Well, I wish you guys luck, and well, we got a long list. Wish you luck, and congratulations to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Woody. You have a great day.
No problem. The next nation we're going to be visiting, 989 and 927, they merged, and they are merged into 989. So let's go check out 989. Let's see what they got cooking over there. All right, I passed it. Man, Campbell got to fix. I say this every single time I go into the screen. I'm sure I'm not the only person saying this. Like, there's got to be an easier way. 989 right here. Boom. Let's check them out. Let's see what they got cooking over here. All right. Let's see. Oh. They got 1241s over there, still with the GOD name. I'm pretty sure 567 might have an issue with that, but that's just them. Oh, wow. Up to 1741s when the dust settles. Oh, wow. And then up to 2140s when the dust settles. And let's check and see how many 39s they're going to have. Up to 37. Guys, this is much. Let me see what their officers look like. Oh, wow. There's going to be some competition throughout the game now. Not just between the Mega Whale nations. There's going to be a lot of competition right now. Are you guys seeing all this? Not that they're put together? Kate, are you in here? I thought I seen you in here earlier. Yeah, there you are. Kate,
Hey, Woody, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so I mean, I think we talked about the GOD name. I'm pretty sure you guys will probably figure something out when the dust settles. But
Yep.
Dude, this isn't bad. I mean, you got 2 in the 30s and 1 creeping on 30, so that's going to be 3 in the 30s on the officers. And I mean, the drop isn't all that bad.
Yeah, I think I mentioned before. I think we're happy with the merge. We're settling. We're getting everything situated. We'll have all the 40 and 41s with the exception of 1, possibly 40 that won't come to us.
Okay.
But he's a recent 40, so it's not a needle mover. But we hope to get him, right? We hope to get him over.
Is it the killer tofu?
Yep, it's the killer tofu.
Okay. I'm gonna get that.
So yeah, I mean, we're excited. Our 39s have many of our 39s and their 39s basically held out, pushing their city to 40, so they wouldn't have too many 40s for a merge.
Right.
So we're excited. I think we're gonna push really hard.
So I got to check and see where you guys are in Elite War, because that's how we measure the alliance.
Yep.
So have you guys picked which alliance to hold? Okay, so you're in 23rd, so you're going to want to stick to GOD or whatever you decide to choose it. Yeah, because that's 23rd is up there. Now, didn't you guys just get merged like 2 mergers ago?
We got merged a year ago in that May, June of last year.
Okay. Why was I thinking that? I don't know. I thought for some reason it was like earlier, but I'm wrong. Queen Tape says, Woody, cuter than his teddy bear. Woody, sweeter than a smoothie. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, this is a good merger. You're already up there in the top, top 30. So 23 on Elite War is a good standing. Oh man, I tell you what, there's gonna be some these next 2 weeks, and I hate to say it for all these merged nations, I would definitely anticipate a lot of these top ranked nations up here to say hello with some challenges. I expect it, and honestly, you all should expect it too. Because they want to see what's moving up here, because they understand that you might not be strong as them right now, but they do know how to measure a nation and see how strong they're going to be within a few months. So I mean, it's not a bad thing that they reach out and touch you, or give you a hug, or say welcome to the tops. But it's definitely a measurement thing, you know. And eventually, you guys are once you get up there, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But sitting 23rd in the rankings is nothing to sneeze about. You just got to beat 693. You just got to beat them with Ronaldo, and you'd be sitting good. But so how was the burning situation going on?
It's alive and well. So it's just constant burning, and we're we're just clearing up the map. We're kind of following, I believe, and again, I'm not the best guy on the map stuff. Roma and some others are doing that, but I think the kitten protocol about the red zone. I think we're following that. So yeah, I mean, we're it's full steam ahead. And as far as getting challenged by other nations, obviously expect that. But it takes a couple of months to get things going.
Yeah, Qatar. That's all. Hold on, Frank. You have your time. Hold on, I gotta. But yeah, it does take. That's why I always call it letting the dust settle. It takes about 3 months right around there to do that, to get everyone on track. But yeah, you guys are burning a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. So Eric, let me ask you one quick question before we move on. You guys are happy with your merger, aren't you?
Yeah, we didn't know them that well. When we dug underneath the surface and we kind of started talking to them, we realized, to be quite honest, I think it's a diamond in the rough. I think these guys were so low key, and they had some sort of internal issues that we helped to resolve. And I think this really could be, 3 months from now, we'll look back and hopefully it's as we predict, and it'll be a true diamond in the rough that we got merged with.
I am loving hearing that. I am loving hearing that. I'm not sure if you have issues with the new nation. It's none of my business. But I will say, for the nations that are merged, if they have some kind of, ego issues or problems, head bumps, so on and so forth, the best thing to do when it comes to a freshly merged nation like this, is let bygones be fucking bygones, because this might be your last merger. Just let it go. Let it go. So what if they burnt your farm? If you're not uranium locked, you're probably in the wrong nation in the first place. Just say, let bygones be bygones. Give everyone a second or third chance, and then carry on. That's the best way to do mergers, because once you got to understand that some of these trolls that are out there, ladies and gentlemen, that they might have fucked up, got pissed off, and they're labeled as a troll in your nation, but they honestly probably don't want to be that troll. They apologize, but they have too much pride to say sorry. But if you give them that second chance at merger time, which is now, they might actually benefit your nation quite well. And with that being said, congratulations, and wish you the best, 989. Okay, next
Thank you.
one.
Thanks, Woody.
No problem. Next nation we have is the nation that I'm sitting in at the moment, 904 with 899, and they moved into 904. So we're going to go ahead and go into the rankings here. Okay, so we have, I believe Marty he's just out. He's waiting, but when you see the people that says unavailable, they're just waiting for everything to get burnt out. But as of now, they have 1041s. 1440s, so within 3 months, those will be 41s. And then 17 above 40s within 3 months. Let's see how many 39s they'll have. Ooh. They're going to have about 39 39s in about 3 months. Ooh, that defense is going to be... That defense is going to fucking rock. It's going to rock. But, yeah, this is anyone in here from 904? Come on. Rome. I see Rome in here.
Nigga, you a 904. What the fuck?
I'm in the city, yeah. I'm in a 904 city. But I'm talking about the actual alliances, the people that are actually in the alliance and playing over there.
I think you're the voice right now, my boy.
I'm the voice. Okay, so I mean, I have played in 904 in the past, some Elite Wars, and at that time, they were very active. There was some things that did, go the opposite way, but from what I understand, that there are like Marty might be coming back. Maybe he won't come back. I don't know. But being he's not inside of an alliance as we speak, it tells me that before merger he was. So if he's not in it right now, I think that what they're doing is they're structuring the alliance, and he might be back into it. I can't 100% say, but you can see that they are definitely trying to get everyone into the same alliance, which is smart. It's just smart. But I want to see what everyone's officers are at. So that's 30, 27, 26. And I mean, there's a little drop right here between 21 and 17. That's a little drop, but underneath that, the drop doesn't look too bad. That's right, yeah, the drop don't look too bad. I mean, if you figure you go down to what we like to look at, 9 million, 9 to 10. So 55 players. Yeah, we'll just say at 10. 55 players are 10 million and above. That's good. That's real good. Planet says looks like they're moving to Van. It looks like they're changed their name to AEVG. That's what they looks like. They changed it to that. Yeah, I'm in EVG. I should have known that, right? But what I'm looking forward to is to see how far they're going to go, because we're in 33 right now. Yeah, see, this might be a problem when it comes to Elite Wars now, because EVG sits in 135 ranked wise, and then Van sits in 33. If it was me, and if I was going to push for Elite Wars, I think Van should have been where everyone goes. And if the name is the issue, then just change the name. That would be my, because I mean that's 100 fucking nations. Can you imagine all those nations that are within the 100 to 33, right around there? They're gonna fight it out, and like they're not gonna just let you win it. So that's a lot of fucking tough Elite Wars to get to the tops. If 904 really cares about Elite War that much. I don't know. I'll have a talk of Genghis and them, and we can talk about it later about that. But this doesn't look like a bad merger as long as those cities get filled. And I think you guys all know what I'm talking about. As long as these other cities get filled, I think it'll be good. Does not look that bad. All right, we are going to keep moving forward. Next, we have 1 second. Next, we have 817 and 833, and they moved to 817. So let's go check out 817, see what they got cooking. I passed it. All right, there's somewhere in here. 819, 820, so we're down. We're going down. 818, 817, right here. Boom. Get in there. Get in there. All right, let's see what they got cooking over here. All right, that's Tiwa. Okay, I know a couple of these people. They got 1041s, 1540s and above. Wait, we got to rephrase that. It wasn't one of these guys walked away, kill you later. Was it the person, or no? It was someone else that walked away from.
Yeah, kill you later is number 7 right there.
Yeah, so he walked away from the game altogether, right?
I don't think so.
Well, there was one guy. Was it his name? Yeah, or was it just Yeah? Or am I thinking the wrong nation?
I think you're thinking of the wrong nation,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
Okay, well then I'm happy I'm thinking of the wrong nation and thinking got it wrong, saying been corrected. But as of now, they got 1540. So imagine what they're gonna have. Like they're gonna have 1541 soon, and then up to 2040s once that dust settles. That's Guys, you are you seeing what I'm telling you? There is going to be a lot of competition soon. A lot of competition in these top these top elite wars and polar and all sorts of stuff. As long as these alliances can get their shit together, put everyone in the same nation, and think of the same thought, and not think of the alliance, but think of the nation itself. That's the way you got to think about it. Think of the nation itself and what's good for that nation. Who cares what's good for the alliance? You got to think about what's good for the nation, and having a top in one, and having all the top players in one is what's good for the nation. I think everyone in the game will agree with that, except for a few. So they got that much. This is gonna be a powerhouse. Officers 29. Well, I'm gonna drop isn't too bad. It's not that bad. Let's see where they start with the 10s. So 53 or 54. So they're about the same as where the last one was. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Elite Wars, where they are in Elite Wars. Is there anyone in here from 817? Ooh, 68. Okay, they're in the top 100, so they're halfway there. They're halfway there. Anyone in here from 817? Holy cow, there's a lot of people in here. There's a lot. Wow. Okay. All right, well, so that's what 817 looks like. Congratulations, 817 and 833. Make the best of your merger. All right, we're going to move on, though. No one was in here, so I'm going to erase these guys so I don't repeat them. Next, we got 822 and 807, and they move to 822. So let's go check out 822. Let's see, 822. And guys, just remember, there are recruiters in here, so this is like their time to really recruit. Like if you're not in a good nation, just reach out and touch someone. There's many recruiters in here looking to take people into their own nation. Okay, 822. Wow, that's a lot of red. Holy shit. They got 1341s. 1341s. Wow. 1940 and above. Holy shit. They're going to have 22 40s and above when by the time the dust settles. And then the 39s within are going to look like, holy shit. They're going to have 49 39s within 3 months, guys. Oh my god. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's actually, I want to see where their officers are sitting, actually. 26, 25, 22. They're not that bad, and honestly, the drop isn't that bad either. We stop what, random? Stop what?
Those guys aren't all going to be 39 and 3 or 40 and 3 months and 39 and 3 months.
What are you talking about?
Dude, some people never go from 38 to 39.
We were talking about the 8, dude. These are the 800 nations. These ain't like the 300 nations. Like
They'll keep growing, but 3 months to get that much uranium it's optimistic. I'll bet a good chunk go, but
hey, listen, I'm optimistic at 100%. I feel 3 months is because we don't know how long these 38s have been waiting. For all you know, 3/4 of them probably got 3/4 full. You know what I mean? So I mean, I always be optimistic. I can't even pronounce that word. I always like to say that when the dust settles, 3 months, because you figure those free-to-play players, that's about how long it takes for them to go. It's about three, maybe 4 tops to go one level.
You wanted to say optimistic?
Yeah, stop rubbing it in my face. Optimistic. But, I mean, their officers ain't that bad. 26, 25, 22 is a little drop there. Not too bad, though. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So what do we think is going to happen to those nations that haven't got a merge yet? I feel that what's going to happen is that they're going to have to sit like all these other nations for a little bit until they get their merger, and then you know they can rise to the top at that point. You know what I mean? But right now they're sitting the top number one. D2F is they're sitting in 94th place in Elite War. 94th. Everyone's saying too soon, Woody. Too soon. Hey, but 3 months. Listen, if you can't level one city level in 3 months, I don't know what to say. Especially if you're already a 38. If you're already a 38, and who knows, they might have been 38 for already 3 months. If you ain't at that point yet, then I don't know what to say. But I believe this is that one the guy that was it Chief Tomahawk? Is this his nation? I think it is.
Hey, Woody, I know it's been a while since you've been at 38, but if they aren't spending on your uranium, it's not going to happen in 3 months.
Well, okay, you know what? Then what people in this nation needs to do is tell them start spending on uranium. Spend $5-10 a day, whenever, and get uranium. And I'm not telling them to spend. I'm telling them to make it because it's going to help out. Stop.
Agreed.
I feel that if you have players that are more worried about speeds, heals, and ports versus growth of your city, you guys are headed in the wrong direction of the way the game is played. So, with that being said, the top players in the nation, if they can understand that if they want these players down here to grow, then they're going to have to take an L, or they're going to have to sit out a few events so they can grow and catch up. Because free to play or even very little spenders, if they're trying to be active with you, they're never going to grow. At least not at any kind of like huge rate, fast rate. But like for instance, let's see, what event would be something to sit out until you see people that are all those 38s grow? I would say Polar, sit out. Don't even bother with Polar. I would say, well, I don't know about Elite War because everyone does like Elite War. Polar definitely, maybe I don't know. All the ones that cost a lot of speeds and a lot of heals and a lot of ports. Ironblood, I wouldn't even show up for. Although I love it, but one of the biggest wasted waste your bag freaking events there is in the game is what I think.
But Woody, the only thing that people talk about these days is EW and Polar.
I mean, those are, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because those are two events that everyone shows up to.
Yeah.
That's why. Because those are two
And,
events.
and they talk about Hopeless too. Hopeless is fun. Everyone likes Hopeless. But everything else sucks.
I still haven't even freaking played Hopeless.
Oh, it's fun. You're going to eat speeds like crazy, but it's fun.
When it works.
Yeah.
When it works. When it works. When it works.
When there's no such lag that you can't play.
Is this Chief Tomahawk's nation? I thought it was.
Yeah, he's in there.
Is he?
He's
here
no. I don't know if he's on The Voice, but he's like he's in the teens, I think.
He's somewhere.
I saw him when you were scrolling earlier.
There he is. He's in 40th. So he's one of those 38. He's the 38 that you guys are saying, I don't know, Woody. No, I feel that I say 3 months is fair.
You need to spend quite a bit, even if you're mostly buying uranium. It's like 450,000 uranium just for the hull.
Oh man, listen.
I've been at it for more than 3 months. I'm not a 39 just yet.
Maybe if
I'm like half the way there.
Maybe if they don't have like the wall and everything else finished already, then yeah, I can see that. But if they have the wall and everything ready and already done, caught up, and all they're waiting is to get enough for the city itself to go to 39, I think 3 months is fair. I mean, I seriously think that's fair. Because I went from 38 to 41 in 3 months.
Yeah, but how much did you spend?
20 grand. 20 grand.
Yeah, how many people?
I know.
On a more serious note, how many people are able to spend that kind of money in 3 months in a game?
I mean,
There's
you're not
Woody's
wrong.
merge advice. Drop 20 grand. If you want your merge to be good, everybody drop 20 grand.
Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't throw me underneath the bus like that, but it's true. It's true. No. Okay, fine. Well, then what would we say? We would say 4 months to give them that extra month? The extra kick in the butt? The extra match underneath the ass?
Like if you're a low to medium spender, I would say around 6 months.
Man.
That's what it's taking me.
Okay. Well, I mean, you are a 38, so yeah, I'll go off what you say. So 6 months. 6 months. Okay, even the YouTube chat saying 6 months. Okay, I'm wrong. It is. I'm more than man enough to say I'm wrong. But okay, 6 months. Okay, within 6 months you can have that many 39s. But in this game, 6 months is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. All right. I don't see anyone speaking up for 822, so we're going to move on to 993, merging with 872, and a merge to 993. So let's go check out 993. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know any of these, either one of these nations. Not sure. I might. I'll go by a name when I see it, but I'm not sure if I know. So 993. No, I don't know. Oh, I know Legend Pride. I know Legend Pride.
Yeah, and Kango.
Yeah. Okay, so I know those two.
Taka is strong too.
So right now they have 641s, and then soon we'll have 1241s. There is a city for trade there. 77 mil BP, 52 mil. So it doesn't look like it was a fighter at all. 40 with only 52 mil kills, 53 mil kills. That's not fighting. I'm pretty sure you all agree with that. So I mean, it doesn't look like it's been zeroed. So it's got some troops there. It's just probably, yeah. You see the name. I can't say that. You see the name. I'm sure it would love a new player in there to be able to raise those kills up. All right, so let's see what they got going on here. They're literally all in a different alliance, but I think that will maybe change. Maybe they'll have 28 C-39s in 6 months. 6 months. You see what I did there? Okay, officers. Well, I mean, Taka's strong. 34? That's max, pretty much. And then 26, 22, 21, 20, 20. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so that tells me they got some 40s that are pretty strong in here. Okay. Where are they in Elite War, though? 131. All right. So this looks like they were waiting for the merger before they did a push. That's what that looks like right there. Being at 131, probably the same with ADN. Waiting for that merge. Is there anyone here from 993? Anyone? Going once?
Hey Woody, it's hey Woody, it's Kata.
Hey.
This will be our main competition, our GC bracket. They're good.
This will be your main competition, huh?
Yeah. We faced 993 in the last one that we won. They'll all organize into one alliance. I'm pretty sure Taco will round up the troops. And Eatfo is very good. G Money is they're all in our in our 989 Discord. Great guys. They'll be good. Keep an eye out for them. They look a little bit disorganized, but trust me, in 2 months they'll have their shit together.
Well, let me ask you: is there any disgruntled employees over there? I said employees.
I wouldn't use the word disgruntled, but I'll say this. As you know, Taka has you have to speak Taka to get him motivated. And I've met him personally in Tokyo actually.
Okay.
So he's actually a friend. He's a really good guy. Very nice guy. But you know, he's got his ways, and that's why I said it'll take him a little bit of time, but I wouldn't be shocked if, as you said, GC should be around the corner. If it does get announced, I'm pretty sure they will be our main competition, and he will get the boys whipped into shape.
Well, I mean, this is good to hear. This is definitely good to hear. Because, I mean, you said it was you guys in 993 in the last one, right?
Yep.
And where does your bracket start and end for GC?
977, I believe, is the start from Enoch's page, and I think it ends at 1050 something. But don't quote me on that. But we're definitely we're the main competition.
Okay. So then that bracket shouldn't change much at all until we see what 955's got cooking. Because I don't even know really who 955 is, but I'm wait.
Yeah,
actually,
well, 955 didn't make our bracket.
Okay, so then, well, I mean,
955's not us. Yeah.
Well, no. Maybe they might be. Wait, no. Yeah,
Okay.
They might be. Let me explain. Because all these nations before you have gotten merged. So that means the amount of nations before you, that means each nation that merges, one nation is going to drop down. If two nations merge below you, that means there's going to be two nations that drop down.
Go.
So on and so forth. If Camel decides to continue to do the way that they've been doing their GC, but if they decide to change it and put all the strong ones into one bracket, which I hope they do, honestly, I think that will be a better GC, because if you put people like, per se, that are in your strength wise, it'd be more funner for the entire globe versus like going against, and don't take offense to these people, like throwing 910 into there, and then you're just like, well, fuck that. Nope, not happening. But if 910's up against 1111, 910's up against 255, 910's up against 567, 910's up against 425, and they're all in that same bracket, in the same, that would be a difference maker, I feel. That would be like, oh my god, everyone pay in, this will be pay-per-view kind of stuff. Because everyone will fight that one. Everyone.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I don't think I mean, no offense to 955, but I think we'd put Baby in the corner on that one. It's the real deal. Obviously, is 910, right, in the 900s.
Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, I mean, they're giving these mega nations that we've known for years a run for their money. I mean, you guys all seen what happened with the 621 910 Elite War. That was pretty fucking amazing, if you ask me. That was pretty amazing, and that doesn't take any kind of like props to 621. Don't think so, or 567 or anyone like that, because you guys are all still strong too. So don't think I'm talking shit, because I'm not at all. But that's 993. Let's check and see what 955 looks like. So 955 and 856 merged together. So and they moved to 955. I want to see what they got cooking over there. I thought 955 was the, who was that? I could have swore, if I see the name, I'll know. I thought they had that super mega fucking guy that was in there. 955 right here. Mass. Yeah, Mass. That's who I was. I thought he was a strong one. But they got 1241s already. 240s. Up to 1739s and above. Can we at least agree that within 3 months that the 39s and above will be 40s?
Nope.
Fuck. Nope. Damn. Just
Let's say 6 months for 38s to get to 39s and about 10 months at least
man.
You're being
for
generous.
39s to get to 40. If
A
not a
year.
year. Yeah, I would say a year. For
For
going
one
from
level?
39 from 49
Yeah.
to
to-
40. Yeah. For the average spender, yes.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, if you want to be a paper tiger and just have the city level, then yeah. But if you want to unlock the
If you want to
T13,
grow sustainably, yeah.
you do have a point there.
Yeah, I mean, just so you know, I recently made the push from 38 to 40, and it took me about 2 months at almost a 2K spend per month on just purely uranium. Just to put that in perspective.
Oh, I'm well aware of that spend. But yeah, okay, that is a good perspective to look at it through, though. I know that, like, when I went, I went real hard. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. But
I think the number's like 1.6 million uranium from 38 to 40. I could be wrong though, but I think it's about 1.6 million.
I don't have I don't got the graphs on around me right now, and I'm not going to go through all my pictures to find it. I mean,
Yeah,
this doesn't look like that bad of a merger, honestly. Well, let me hold on. Let me go deeper. 29. I mean, these two are sitting at 30, but then there is that drop. Like this is a big drop right here. I'm considering these to be almost pretty much 30, then 25. That's a 4 million hit. But I mean, they're I remember going against them. I mean, they're all fairly even going down. I'm gonna see where they start at 10. At 41. Okay, I mean, okay, we'll give it 6 months, and I feel that they'll be up there. So let's see. I don't know if Mass is still playing over there or not. He probably is, but I know that guy likes to fight. So I'm gonna see where they are in Elite War. I mean, they're in 84 or top 10. That's not a bad thing. Is this UC3? Is this farms? UC2, UC4, UC1, UC3. Are these farms? What the hell? That makes no sense. But it makes sense to them, so that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. All right, so that was 955. Next is 1141 and 9. No, I'm sorry, 1141 and 1093, and they're going to 1141. I'm going down the list, guys. I'm going down the list. I know we just skipped 1111. I apologize, but I'm just going down the list right now. I think that's
11 is still down. So, like,
no,
quarter from now. Yeah.
They're still
Quarter from
down.
now. Yeah, they're still in the list.
Oh, I thought you were saying that they're still down, meaning being merged.
No.
I was saying, I could have sworn I checked earlier today and they were.
No, I meant you didn't skip 1111. You just didn't get to it just yet.
No, what I meant by skipping is that they should have been next. Me showing, but on the list it shows them down more. That's what I meant by that. Like if we were gonna go in sequence, tactically they would be next before I showed 1141. But all right, I'm looking for 1141. I'm just going off what that list is. So
1140. 1140.
All right, there's 1141. Elabel. Ooh, this is that one that you guys are talking about. This is that one that you said that this might be a civil war all out, right?
Mm-hmm. That's my old nation.
Yeah, this is your old nation. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing comments in the YouTube. Wait, hold on. The YouTube chat just said mass
By the
just
way,
returned.
see,
Hold on.
when we last talked, I told the guys to talk to each other. And if you see now Alabel, which is from 1141, and Boo, which came from 1093,
Oh,
they
they're
are in
same.
the same alliance.
They are.
So
All right, all
probably they
right.
talked and things worked out.
This is good. This is good news then.
Yes,
And
I think it is.
Cleaver Sarcastic from YouTube chat says Mass just returned today. He hasn't played for 6 months, but returned today. Oh boy, that's gonna be exciting. That not only is that a merge, but getting your top guy, one of your top guys back. That's exciting for that nation. So good for them. Good for them. Good for them. And Chief Tomahawk says there are several on the verge of C39. So although we agreed that 6 months would be when they would move to 39, he's saying there's many of them that are ready to go to 39 soon. So I mean that's. But if we're going by average, we'll stick to the 6 month thing, and we'll stick to that. That way, it leaves it even for everyone. Smoke, he's going in the order. Yeah, Smoke, I'm going in the order. I'm sorry. So let's see what they got cooking over here. So they got 641s. Actually, no, we can't say 6 because fuck
No.
yeah, quit.
Yeah.
So 541s, 338s, a whole bunch of, up to 24, 37. See, guys, I can tell you what, this is a civil war. This is what happens when you get into civil war. And guys, in 1141, don't take offense to this, but it's a truth. This is the truth. When you have civil wars, it stunts your growth of your nation. I could see that being Elabel and Boo are in the same alliance. They're trying to just make shit work. But I suggest this nation, 1141, put all differences aside and work for the future of your nation, or else it's going to be very hard to prosper your nation from here forward. So, second chance, maybe it might be something you guys might want to be really thinking about. But Civil War nations, guys, when they get a merge, I mean, it doesn't look that good. Unfortunately, they should have had like at least 1041s by now. But Civil War will do that to you. It stunts the growth of your people. Unfortunately, but I mean, it's the truth. That's why it's not good to have Civil War.
But the guys that I recognize the names from the old alliance from THS, they are still in THS.
So, well, I mean,
Just-
it's day one. It's day one still. So let's.
That means the guys from 1141 mostly joined KLR. At least the high players.
Well, I mean, it's still
the bigger cities.
It's still day one though, so I would say if you give them that 3-day grace period of letting them get shit figured out, maybe then you'll start seeing them more in KLR. But I hope to God they do that, because literally, if they don't do that, because being that you only see, I want to keep saying 641s, but really it's only 541s there. If they don't combine, this was a waste of a merger. And I'm just being real with you. If they don't combine their strength of what they got and put differences aside, this will be a whole waste of a merger, and this nation will be dead. No matter if Alabella is super strong or not, it will be a waste of a merger, and that's the truth. So, people there in your nation, this might be your last merger. Think about it that way. Yeah. Do you really want to just play for yourself? I mean, sure, you can have 5 people sitting in a circle jerking each other, but I mean, eventually you want to have some fun, you know?
That's the advice we gave them before the merge. Like, put the history aside.
You have to.
figure things out. Otherwise,
Say
it's
goodbye.
not worth it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's a waste of a merger. All right, moving on. So, I am going to skip to 11-11 right now because it's skipping from that to 12. So no, we're going to skip to 11-11. And I'll just cross them out afterwards.
There's
And there's 896 still.
Yeah.
This is a copy paste straight from Camel, so they really fucked this one up. So we're gonna go to 11-11.
Hey, Woody, do 896, bro. They've been waiting for that merger.
All right, 896. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, let's do them.
Yeah, let's do that, man. I want to see that.
All right, 891, 892, 893, 894, 5, 896. Here we go. So this is 991 and 896 in 896. Let's check them out. Okay, so they got 441s right now. They got up to 940s right now. I feel that these will be moving up further soon. And those 39s within 6 months. I gotta say 6 months. Is Relly back yet or no? Or is he? I remember someone saying something about real life stuff.
Come on, Easy. Let's hear it.
Oh, Easy in here? I feel
He's in the chat. I tagged him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's in class.
Oh,
He
he's in
can't talk.
class. Okay, I understand that.
I forgot he's a high schooler.
Yeah, I forgot. He's barely got fucking hair between his legs right now. He just got a couple of them. Joking easy. We got cities. Okay, so let me ask you: is Relly back, Easy? I feel like he's not even paying attention.
No, he's only in the chat. He's only in the chat. I'm asking him right now because he's in class.
No, he's not.
No, really.
Man, he should at least Relly should log on. Someone should reach out to him and say, "Hey, we got a merger. Do you want to play? If not, can you let someone drive it?" Because it would this nation. Because of the least amount of 41s that it has right now, they can really use that 39 to be active right now.
Yeah, I think really knows, but he's just got some shit in real life to deal with.
Right, yeah. Oh, okay, so really knows. All right. But they're all going to be in, well, is this Bullmore going to be in the same alliance? What's up? I know Yahtzee. I don't know this scribbly guy. I know Cucumber Batch. I did it again.
That is the best.
I did it again. Oops. Cumberbatch! Cucumber Batch. Whatever. That's his nickname. I want to see what they're going to have in a few months. 6 months. Up to 27 39s. Okay. And then all these 37s will be 38s. Okay. This doesn't look that bad. It's definitely not the top merger, but it doesn't look that bad. I feel that... man, they only got 441s. But you know what? They were able to hold a winning title for a very, very, very long time. So they got shit together.
They play really smart too, man.
Yeah.
When they got all together, they really show out, even if they're, outmatched, man. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with those guys over there, 896, man. Hopefully, they get that shit rolling.
I agree with that. Yahtzee's over there. I know Yahtzee.
Yeah, I seen Yahtzee back in the chat. Haven't seen him in a while, but I seen him in the chat. So I'm pretty sure he's stoked on this merger, man. So hopefully, it motivates him to push a little bit more, and they find some good recruits, because that is a nation that was definitely making some waves, and they've been unmerged they're probably the longest unmerged nation out there.
Well, yeah, this is the very first merge they got.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm excited for him.
Hell yeah. And I know that this nation can pull 70, 80 people in a single void hit. I know they can. I've seen it. So I feel that I feel that after this merge, they can continue to do that. I feel that they can continue to do that. So I want to say congratulations on your merge, Yahtzee, Cucumber Batch, and everyone else over there in 896. All right, we are going to jump to 1111 right now, so we are not skipping them. And I'll just take them off the list afterwards.
Let's peep out Death Row real quick.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's peep out where people go after they die. When I didn't mean to make it sound like they're dead nation because they're not, but the redness. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's check this out.
Shit looks nasty right now.
It does. Jesus. Okay, 1141s.
Oh, we got some things cooking. I'll tell you that right
now. Off the 1640s. I will say in standby, these will be 41s probably.
Yes, sir.
I will stand and say that.
Say the 6 months.
4 months. 4 months, damn it.
Probably less.
Probably less, yeah.
Probably less, yeah. Because I remember them saying they were holding back. So,
yeah.
No, I remember when 1111 was growing, people were saying they got C41s on Temu because they were like growing like crazy. They were popping up like mushrooms.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a lot, man. So, within 6 months, you're going to have 20, 30, 20 40s. That's a lot.
Could be 41. Could be 41s, I'll tell you that.
Well, we all agreed to that number, so I got to stick to that number. But here's the scary part, guys. Are you seeing every one of them are in the same alliance? They're all there.
Oh, we
That's
got
scary.
Cooking, man, I tell you.
That is scary. Oh my god.
Yeah, we ready, bro.
It's 1038 plus a side quest.
What do you mean 1038 and a side quest? This is John Wick. This is who you send to kill the boogeyman. Jeez, officers. 32.
The side quest is 567. Apparently. From the rate they are recruiting.
Yeah, it's kind of a running joke. Planet started it.
Did Planet move to 1111?
The planets in every nation.
I mean,
yeah, Planet's trying to pull up. He knows it. We know it. You all know it.
So let me ask you: is DK happy?
Man, he's excited, man. He said he's ready to push his other two. So it's gonna be pretty nasty. But yeah, he's stoked, man.
So
he loves what we got for sure, man. It's like it's a blessing, bro. Like 1038 is such an organized and disciplined nation. It's like we're lucky to have them. You know what I mean? So it's just smooth, man. It really is.
Well, Lana from 567 saying take Planet. They don't want him.
Oh, we'll take him.
I'm joking. She didn't say they don't want him. It was a joke. Oh, Lex says from 1111 says DK said he's sitting out football season so he can play AOO. Oh, I highly doubt that one. So, which one of these guys is the melee?
So, the melee's Wraith.
Okay.
So if you go down to 11, oh no, yeah, never mind. It's he's number 2 right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna push that thing pretty hard, and then he's gonna push Invictus.
Yeah, guys, this is gonna be freaking suicidal going up against that.
Yeah, he's maxing up.
Man.
It's gonna be nasty. Then we got Alex in the cut. He's gonna max that one. We got a couple surprises coming up, man.
Well, the game is super excited to see this. So has anyone reached out to you yet with a Elite War challenge yet?
Right now, actually, yeah, we started looking at Elite Wars. I think we got somebody from 1038 gonna handle that for us. But yeah, we're already deciding what to do. So we're gonna be playing pretty soon.
Well, you're in 25th right now. So what? Obviously, you don't want to start, doing down here because the points will be low. You want to start moving forward. So which one of these guys would you think would be best to try?
We're
The
just gonna aim up.
22nd.
We're aiming up. So whatever is in our way on the way up.
The 22nd.
Yeah, you know what? Give 693 a that's Ronaldo and Treehouse. Give them a shot and
Yeah.
see if you can push them. I mean, I'm not saying farm them, but just see if you can push that within the 5 minutes. Because a lot
Yeah,
of these,
yeah. No, yeah, I know.
that will be because a lot of these upper like top 10 people, even 7-Eleven and 785, they've been just walking over 693 as if like within 5 minutes. So I mean, if you can do that, which I'm pretty sure you guys can, because they don't show up with numbers. Ronaldo and Treehouse does, but they don't. Ronaldo's pretty much the only one speeding around, but one person can't win Elite War. We all know that.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. No, I think we got Crypsis in the chat. He's definitely gonna be the one playing in that, and I think he already started talking on our leadership chat. But yeah, we're gonna test the waters. We're gonna go up. I mean, I know. I'm not sure if you want to put this into comparison, but before our merger, I think we smoked what was that, AOM?
So 895 AOM.
Yeah, pretty sure we
That's
smoked them pretty easily.
that's pretty impressive. Okay, so
Yeah.
I know 594. They'll all show up. They'll be a top. They'll be. You might win it, but they'll give you a run for your money.
Yeah, yeah.
Going forward, 286 Wild Baby Gang. If you challenge them, they will counter you a challenge at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
In 40-minute sessions, kind of deal. So just know that walking into that.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the 268. That's them.
It's good to just skip them.
Yeah, I mean, regardless that you can probably beat them, and no offense, 286 Wild Baby Gang. But do you really want that 40-minute challenge back to back kind of deal? When everyone's trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't think DK will appreciate waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, finding out that these guys challenge him 40 minutes, kind of deal.
I mean, if they try to pull that shit on us, we probably won't even pull up. To be honest, like, who's got time for that shit?
Yeah. Well.
But yeah, we're gonna try to set our schedule on our time where we can have all our bigs playing together. That's the goal.
I mean,
As you guys start to come up, let me know, because there's a few battles that if you guys fight it, I want to see those. Especially 621 and 255. I want to see those.
Yeah, I'm sure all those 621 and everybody else. Pretty sure they got somebody to stream. Once they've I'm pretty sure either they challenge us or we challenge them. But I mean, that top 10 is pretty tough, man. I'm giving flowers to them, man. I know it's going to be difficult even to get up there. So it's going to be exciting, man. Give flowers when due, win or lose. And, we just want to turn up, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's a lot of Savage Nations up there, man.
I will say one thing. 219 Sin. Whenever a new nation pulls up and gives them a challenge, they will be fun.
Yeah.
They'll be extremely fun for that first time. And now, if they win right away, you might get a quick challenge again.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's all respect, man.
Yeah, definitely. But I'll admit, when we went up against 219 when I was in 567, they were fun. They ran us the whole entire 45. They were fun. They went hard. I believe they did the same thing with 785 and all the other players that the first time that they challenged them, they gave them a good run. Whether they won or not, I can't speak for all of them. I don't quite know. I believe there was a couple that 219 did win, but then the second time it was the other way around. But yeah, dude, you're gonna have fun. The top alliances up here, dude, they're super fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're excited for it, man. We want to have those battles that everybody else has been having. You know, we just kind of been sitting in the cut. So we're excited, man. We talked to 1038, and we know they come with numbers, and you know we got a solid top end and mid core that are always active for this. So we think we're gonna, well, not think, we know that we're gonna pull up with 90. So 90
Ooh.
plus. Yeah.
We love hearing that.
Yeah, everybody's stoked, man. So
Yeah.
everybody's ready.
That's the exact reason why I said I wanted to see those two specific battles, because it's not just that the cities are powerful and stuff like that, is that they come up in numbers and they are very, very well organized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I said it would be interesting to see your battles once you get up there. No rush. I'm not trying to rush you or anything. It's just it's something I would like to see. It's something
Yeah,
I'm excited
and we
about.
want to learn. We want to learn from these nations. You know, we want to learn how to get better. So, you know, every time we've ever played any event, we've always learned from everybody we face, man. You know, so when this elite war, I know we're gonna take some L's. I mean, everybody takes an L, but we want to learn off that. We want to see how they move and play, and see if we can, you know, counter all that if we challenge them back, especially when we take that L. You know, so
I
I'm not.
will. I will say. I will say real quick. That it's one thing to watch the two different nations go at it, but it's another to where you have when you go against them, it's like whoa, it's like completely 100% different. So I think that's exactly what you're talking about. And I'm not even gonna say an L, man. Like go into it thinking you're gonna get a W. Like L's are everyone gets an L here and there, but if
Those
you
are lessons, man. Those are
yeah,
lessons. Yeah, no, we know. We know.
absolutely.
We're not going to be salty about it. I'm not going to jump on Discord and start talking trash. And I'm not going to also feed anybody jumping on Discord because they beat us talking trash. Like they want to bump their gums and waste breath. Go ahead, bro. But we're just going to have our fun, bro. For real.
Yeah, like when
In a
6-2
friendly way.
when
Yeah,
six
of course. Of course.
like when 621 went against 255 and they got that L. I mean, they learned something very valuable at that one. They learned to leave 255 the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. No, we're not at that level yet. No, leave him alone.
Yeah.
And you know what? 567 learned the same damn thing. 425 learned the same thing too. Like
Yeah.
they got a long ways to go before they can match up to that level. I think we went over it last
Correct.
live 255. We looked and see what they had. I didn't think that, like, this is my personal belief back then. I didn't think that they were growing the lower end until I looked and
They are.
seen that they are growing them, and they're growing them fast. Like they know what's coming and they are preparing. They are not going to let up a single inch. So they are the end boss, the the boss to beat. Which I think is still we're like a year, maybe 2 years before anyone catches up, and that's if they stop now.
Planet is saying where is 255 going to be in 3 months? I would say mostly 40s.
Yeah, dude, they're already. Yeah. I think
because
they're already 40s.
Their lower end is 39s. There's no
No, I thought
C38s on their lower end.
I thought, and that could be wrong, but I thought that their lowest 100 was 40. Let me double check.
Oh, it's a 39.
Even if it's that, it's still you give it a
It's a
month
lot.
from now. You get a month from now. I mean, that's just insane.
Yeah, no, I think they're going to stay in the top for a while, man. Yeah, I don't see nobody seeing them at all.
They are strong and they deserve it, by the way.
Yeah, you work hard for that, bro. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
have the age advantage, of course, and you know they had time to build, but they're just so organized, man. You know,
Yeah, and their recruiting is top notch.
You're right.
Yeah.
They're recruiting 24/7.
You guys
Yeah.
are right. You're right. They're 39s and above, but those are all going to be 40s within a month or two.
Yeah, but slowly go up until you get to the 40s.
68, 40s and above. Now,
Yeah.
give or take 10 of them not in the same alliance, but still.
It means you need 30 39s to go up to 40 to be just the top end, the bottom end be all 40s.
And let's not forget about the officers and shit that they have. I mean,
I don't believe that's gonna happen in 3 months, but it's definitely happening.
yeah,
Slower,
they're mushing.
probably, but
Let's see what they're pushing though.
11-11 is gonna get their second merger 1910, and then we'll go challenge them.
Oh, I would honestly, I think that you would beat them at that point.
I mean, that'd be a nasty merge.
I think that you would beat them at that point. I think
well, that then merge the
Yeah, that's
the-
wishful thinking. I don't think him would ever let that happen.
Never know. They gave us hand merge, man. Anything's possible.
Well, I will say that this is most mergers, not all, but most mergers. You get a good one, and then the second one is a even. They try to like even out the scores between the other globe. So I think this was your good one. And then your second one, it'd probably be the evened one or the balance merge is the word I'm looking for. Some nations they get two balance merge or two fucking shitty nations just because they're both in freaking civil war. They can't get out of that shit. Camel's not going to waste their time or their money or possible. If Camel's going to merge two civil war, if you have a civil war nation, why would you want to merge it to another nation that is spending? You know what I mean? That's just a waste of money at that point. Like, what's going to happen? Civil war happens and they stop spending, and then Camel loses revenue. So why would they want to do that? So instead, they're going to just merge. If you want to be in civil war, fine. Here, we're going to throw another civil war nation with you. Go in the corner and fuck off now. That's exactly what they're basically doing. I hate to say it.
You're grounded.
Yeah, you're grounded. You're in timeout. Go fuck off in the corner. I know that sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. That's all we've been seeing for fucking a year or two now is Civil War nations, they merge with other Civil War nations. All right, we're moving on to the 12-17 merge, and they're merging with 11-25, but they're going to 12-17. Let's see what they're cooking. This is Jay and Silent Bob's nation. They have 341s up to 740s and above. All in the same alliance. Okay. I do see. Oh, these guys are starting to get real organized already. Where are they in Elite War? Actually, let's go see their officers first. 34. Wow, he's strong. 34, 23, 21, 18, 18, 15. All right, there is a little bit of drop between here, 18 to 15. Not a huge drop because they're like pretty much almost 16, but it's not that big of a drop. Okay. So for 1,200 nations, this isn't a bad one. This will probably actually be one of the better merges in the 1,200 nations, honestly, if we're being real. Where are they in Elite War? I want to see if they're gonna compete. 132nd. They might try to compete, but I don't think they're gonna hit the top 50 yet. Not yet, because they're all in UCK right now. All the top guys, and that's 194th spot. So they're already 58 wins or points away, ranks away. They should have stayed in JLI. That would be if they're going to try to push Elite War. That would be the smart decision to do. Anyone from 12-17 in here? I'm looking. No, there isn't. Okay then. Well then. I feel the 1200s, this is probably going to be the top, this would be the top nation that's in the 1200s. You guys feel the same way?
Planet's in 12-17. He can speak up.
Planet, speak up, bro. Planet, speak up. He's probably got a C10 in 12-17.
He can't talk. He's in class.
Planet's in class too?
Uh-huh. He's trolling.
He's doing planet things.
Yeah.
Jesus. Planet. He's in. Oh, I see what he did there. It just clicked. It just clicked for me. He said I'm in class because what's his nut said he was in class.
Yeah, because of easy.
Yeah. Damn. Planet, get your ass up here and talk. I know you're not in class at fucking 5:47 p.m.
Hey, he's like 48 years old. He's not in
Yeah.
class.
Get up here, Planet.
Senior university is a thing.
All right, I'm out with my son at the park. Can't talk. Okay, that's fair. I understand. I respect that. All right, we're gonna keep moving forward then. So that's 12-17. I think they're probably going to be one of the better mergers up there, depending if they're all still active, which I think they are. I could be wrong. Next we have 11-16. So 1188 and 1116 and 996. So 1116 dates where they moved. We'll go check them out real quick. And this is where the recruiters are very, very, very got their eyes and ears open right now. Is these nations up here? All right, so they have 741. Wow, 741s already in the 1100s. Okay, 140. Okay, so the drop is right here. So from 40 to 38. Okay, so let's see what they got cooking with the officers. So 29, 24, 22, 22, 21, 21. So the drop isn't, other than right here, the very top one, the drop isn't significant. It's not too significant in the 1188s. Okay, that's not too bad. Elite Wars.
Did you say significant?
Significant. Significant. It's one of those words.
It's one of those words.
One of those words like rose and rueds and. What movie did I get that from? Wasn't that from Tommy Boy, I think? But they're in 212th place in Elite War. I don't think that they're actually pushing any kind of Elite War. I think they're more enjoying Polar. Yeah, I think they're more Polarish. Yeah, I don't think that they're anything else other than Polar. But I will say, either they're not moved around and they're just waiting until they get the positions, or they are not together at all. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 alliances already in the top 10.
Civil War Nation.
Is this a Civil War nation? I gotta see if there's bubbles up. They'll tell us right now. Yep, there's bubbles up. Oh my God, a Civil War nation. Jeez, is 996 a Civil War nation, or is it the 1116 the Civil War nation? Which one is the actual Civil War nation? That I don't know. I mean, it's on them. They're gonna waste that merger. It's not even that bad of a merger either. It's something that I feel that they can turn good for being in the 1100s. With that many 41s, I think that they can turn that around. That's like that's literally, it's up there. They should be able to turn this around with that many 41s and a single 40. If they put it all together and let bygones be bygones, I think they can turn it around. But I don't know. We'll see. Civil War is Civil War. All right, but I'm not going to spend too much time there. All right, 1188 is where we're going to go next. So 1188 and 113 merge into 1188. It's a shame when people take a merger and they can't let their egos go and they just kill their own nation, especially if they get a decent merger. It's a shame that they do that. But you know what? That's why we got recruiters in here. And I guarantee there are people taking names right now. Names and nation numbers. Okay, General. This is that one guy, right? That's one of the strongest in the game.
Yeah, he's number one for antiques.
Oh, but he's only got 441s. But 1188. So I mean that's up there next to 1200. That's not bad. That's basically what 1217's got. So 441s, 239s, 338s. So within 6 months, so I'm saying 6 months now, they're going to have 939s and above. And then the 37s up to 15 within 6 months, they'll have 38s. They're all in the same alliance, like literally all of them. Let's see where the first one breaks right here. Mueller, it's 37. Is he even 40 million? 100. I mean, he's a fighter. This is someone I would definitely talk to him, try to get him back into his number one alliance. Standard King from the YouTube chat saying he's in 1188 and 1113. Okay, well he's in 1188 because that's the two nations that merged. Where is he? Standard King. Is he at the top? I don't see him. We'll look for him. There's the dude. Doesn't dude play in 7-Eleven too, or is that a different guy?
Different dude.
Okay.
It's just like there's 800 Deadpools.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, I'm not seeing Standard King anywhere on. My name is not in the game. Oh, okay. Well, okay. He is Winchester. Let's see where Winchester sits. Winchester. Are you sure your name's Winchester? Did I pass it already?
He might be trolling.
Might be. No, right there, 57. He's a 35. Okay. All right. 97. See, look at this. 35 million or 35. See, 35, and he's already got almost 100 million. You know how many 41s I've seen that don't even have 100 million? Don't even have 60 million? So this is a fighter. This is good to have. It's good to have. He says he's a bum. I don't know. He like to fight, so that's good. That's what we like to see. Kills. Actually, I want to see Elite War. I want to see Elite War. Did we already check that already, or no? I don't think we did. 172. Ooh, I don't know if they're really trying an Elite War. I don't think they are. I feel that they might have some time before they actually try to make that push. Let the rest of the nation alliance grow a little more before they try to make that push. Because I mean, you see what they have up there in the top 10, top 100 actually. All right. Well, congratulations, 1188. We're gonna keep moving forward. All right. Next we have 1054 and 1037 and merging to 1054. We are just chucking along here, huh? So 1054. We gotta look for. They're in here somewhere. So 51, 52, 53, and 54. Ooh, gorilla. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, so they have 8 41s already. 2 40s. 2 39s. A whole bunch of 38s. Up to 20 38s. Within 6 months will be 39s. Gucci's a 37, unavailable. Okay. Okay, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. This doesn't look that bad. Officers, 28, 25, 25, 20. A little bit of drop right there, but right after Gorilla. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And they just even out. Okay, so about 23 above is 10. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad up there in the 10s. That's not bad at all. Elite War. 139, so they are pushing a little bit. Now they got this merge. I'm wondering if they're going to push further. I don't think they're ready to hit the top 10. Maybe top 50. I can see them. I can see them getting the top 50. But within time, more growth to their alliance and nation. I think that they can get past the top 50. But as of now, I think 50 be about average where they should be, because that's right around where that wall is going to freaking smack them. Until they start getting, a couple more bigger players. So that was 10-5-4. It's actually, believe it or not, scary looking. That's a scary looking nation if you really think about it, because the amount of 41s and 40s that they got cooking, 10-41s soon. That's actually, let me see how strong they were again. 28, 25, 25. I mean, those are strong. Those are strong, guys. They might be able to sneak up to the top 30, honestly. What do you guys think? Our elite war people.
Scroll down. Where do they drop to 10? No.
20. Or
20.
I'm sorry.
That's
They dropped to 10 right around there, 23, 24.
they're gonna have a hard time getting past
Maybe
50.
Yeah, right around 50, you'd say.
50, maybe 40.
Yeah, that's when not enough firepower. I mean, they got some firepower, but until you start seeing the 10s start at like 40
Yeah.
is when you ain't
They
gonna
need more they need more depth.
Yeah, that wall is gonna smack hard. We all know all about that wall. Good old
Yep.
wall. I want to see what the BP is. 296 also. These are all able to be zeroed out too. In void. Now, not in the general area of maybe 910, 1111. Yeah, they can be zeroed out. That's not safe. But it's not safe. All right, moving on to 1199. So 1199 and 1162 merged into 1199. $11.99. 88. That's the one. I found that one pretty quick. I know Enigma. I don't know Thad's Warrior. But Thad's Warrior is not even in the same alliance. Neither is Abe. I feel that, you know what? Are they in Civil War? Or are they just... Oh. Yeah, they're in Civil War. That's a shame. I feel that they're in Civil War. What do you guys think? I mean, I do see this one.
It's hard to say. There's some with shield, some without.
Right, but so here's the thing. When it comes to merger, usually people don't put their mains in bubbles unless they have a feeling that a Civil War might pop off, such as I don't want to play the way you play. We're gonna play the way we play. But and that's usually when mains start bubbles, when they got that feeling that it's not going to work. Usually, if it is going to work, you'll see people put bubbles on their farms and not their mains. Oh man.
Sully
this-
says they're not in Civil War. They're just taking their time.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that then. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so they're not in Civil War. Good. Scared us with all those bubbles around their mains, though. Man, the drop is from right here, Enigma, down to 37. That's a drop. But with that being said, they have 4 whales. So I mean, I would still tell these guys when they hear this podcast, which I'm sure they will. All these guys, it's time to light that fire underneath your ass. It's time to light it off. Light that fire. Light that fire and help these top guys out, because I think everyone needs to remember, once you get the merger, which you just got, you are no longer going to fight the same people that you've been fighting. You're going to start fighting other double merged or single merged or possible triple merged nations. Keep that in mind. So it's time to light that fire. All right, next. That was 1199. I'm going to take that off the list. And then next we have 1163. So 1163 and 1101 merged, and they merged to 1163, which is probably a smart move, because there's other than it being close to 1111, that's still pretty smart move. There's somewhere in here 63. We have a smoke in 1170. 1163. 88. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? 1163. Here we go. All right. Before I even check anything, I want to check and see for bubbles. Oh, that's good news. Okay. Monkey Nuts is not bubbled. Spartan. This is the guy I thought there was a Spartan elsewhere too. Okay, so they are in separate alliances. They do have 541s, 140, 139, handful 38s, and a rest 37s and 36s and 35s. Okay, I mean, again, they're near 1200, so they have 5. They basically got 5 whales, which is good. This is nice to have, actually. Spartan sitting there at 29, knocking on 30 with the officers. So 29, 27, 27, 21, 20. Not that bad of a drop. A little drop here, but that's not too significant. Where does the 10 start? 10 start at 20. Okay. So for 1200, 1163 close to 1200, they're about even up and matched to where all the other bigger nations are. So this will probably be a nation for their GC. What do you guys think? Their GC bracket is probably one of those nations that are in there. I mean, they're 85th. At least Cat is 85th in Elite War. So they're top 100. I feel that who's ever in Saul needs to join Cat so they can continue the Elite War push.
They got to fight 11-11. They're not winning nothing.
They're going to fight 11-11?
Yeah. They're 1163. They got to fight 11-11. They'll be in their bracket. They're not winning.
Are you sure? Are you sure they're in that bracket?
No, I'm not sure, but they're close enough to.
They're close enough. I mean, they would have been closer if they stayed in 11-01.
Yeah, the brackets are all messed up right now.
Yeah.
We need Eniox to try to.
So, Mr. K.
They weren't in the bracket.
So, he said
What?
they're not in the
Say that again?
bracket.
They're not. But
Oh.
but 1163 has one GC.
Okay, so I mean okay. But I feel that Saul, their second rank alliance, needs to join number 1, the Cat. Because if you're looking at this, all their top people they're not put into 1 yet. Now, and I'm saying that with respect, because it's the first day, just try figuring things out. But like this guy, all these guys are not in the top ones yet. I'm wondering if they're going to join or if they're going to try to be split up. If they stay split up, this was a waste of a merge. But if they join, this will be very, very, very good competition for 12-17 and all those other newly merged powerhouses up there in the 1200s. But when it comes down to it, they got to get out of Saw and go into KAT for that Elite War ranking. Like, if they want to make Elite War the push, the event to be part of the the community event of Elite Wars, they need to go into Cat, and that's what it is. And I assume that Cat's alliance has probably got better buffs, anyways. What's this showing? What are you showing here?
I think it's the GC groups.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. I like this. We're gonna save this, and we will put it in here. There, I saved it. Okay, so that was what again? 1163. Is that what we're still on? Yeah, 1163. 11s. So their bracket starts at 1147. So with all the mergers, it might be starting at like more 1163 or 1170. Wouldn't that be something? Because they might be in their bracket.
But they got, according to this, they got 2 first place winners in their bracket, 1147 and 1217, along with 1163. So they got some competition.
Well, here's another thing to look at. With all these mergers that's happened, people got to understand that. For say, we'll just throw a number out there. If 771 and 772 merge together, which I know they're not, any of these nations past there, one of them are dropping down. So that means 1176 is going to drop down. So, and we've already went through how many, like 20 nations. So there's a possibility that there's 20 drops by the time they get to 1163. Probably 10 nations we went through, but still, that's still 10 drops. And if they move forward, if they move like past, like in the 1200s, so now that's a 2 drop, 3 drops. That's 3 drops. Oh man, yeah. I think Eneckles is going to have to figure this one out because there's a lot of nations dropping different brackets. If Camel decides to keep the GC bracket the same way, oh, that's fucking insane.
Woody, by the way, this is updated GC bracket updates after this murder.
Okay,
by
so
the way.
this is update. Okay.
Correct. That's what that is.
Okay. So 1147, yeah.
Because if you look at it, 1038 is not on that list. That's a clear indicator right there that, or any of the nations that merged aren't on that list.
Oh man, 1070 just squeezed into the 1111's bracket. Oh man, they were so close to getting out of it.
that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Oh no, it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. So, but I feel this will be 1070's last time seeing 1111 in GC bracket though, because the next merger that happens, that means that all this is going to take is only one nation to merge below them, and it could be nation 1 and 2 merge together, and they'll drop out of their bracket. So this will be their last time they gotta play 1111. So if I were them, which I know I would just go hard and say fucking have fun. It's your last time. And let's see 1070, who are they going to be up against to compete in the next nation bracket? No one. No one really that can really take on 1070 right now. That doesn't mean that next merger that they won't make another super alliance. So if it's similar to this, what we got now, and if they stay between here, 1070 will lose this GC bracket, but win once they drop and be the strongest in that bracket. If I'm reading this right.
That 989 is pretty strong too, and they just got a
Yeah,
merge.
you're right. You're right. 989 too, and they are GC brackets too. You're absolutely right. I forgot about them. Yeah. Okay. So they'll have some good competition. And then they got the 1017, which is Jay and Silent Bob. No, that ain't there. Never mind. That's not it. I'm thinking something else. I was thinking 1016, which is the Pumpkin King guy, but I don't even know if he's playing anymore. Joe Jimmy
No.
Hoffa.
1016 is cooked.
Oh, is it cooked? Well, it's a shame.
Yeah, and that if 1070 drops, literally it'd be 989 and 1070. That's it. In that 6.
That would be super exciting though. That would be super exciting. But this round it's going to be 1111, 1070. Those two are going to battle it off. And I think 1070 will bring it. I think they'll have fun. If Campbell decides to bring it back, I think that'll be fun. Yeah, 100%. All right, we are going to keep moving. So next we are going to do 1134. You see me flipping out because I'm deleting the thing so I don't show them twice. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. All right, so 1134. So 1134 and 1124 merged. They went to 1134. So let's check out 1134. For all we know, this might be the better merge than what we were looking for. Let's see. Probably not, but they got 341s. All in the same alliance. This is good. So 341s, 139, 338s, quite a bit of 37s. Okay, this isn't for, well, I look back at their nation. So Astrodog's super strong. Coastal is pretty strong, but that is a drop. And then we got another Genghis Khan. That's a drop, 28 to 21. That's pretty significant right here. Oh, welcome back, Hokage. Yeah, look, Hokage, look at this drop. It goes from 30, 28 to down to 21. That's a drop.
Ouch.
That's a drop. Well, let's look at the kills. I don't like talking shit.
How many of those are C41s? Like 3?
They got 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
And then
Where's the drop to 10 in officer?
yeah, let's look at that. At 22. I mean, that's fair to the other ones that we've been looking at.
Yeah, that's like the last one you looked at.
Yeah, that's fair. But they're all in. See, they're not. They got a few that are not in that alliance.
What nation is this?
1134.
Okay.
So they got.
Not that bad.
I mean, they're not that bad for their age.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
compared
going on.
to the other nations around it. Okay, with one
that guy
glorious exception.
That guy got zeroed out. You got zeroed out. They either A didn't bubble or B they had enough of his mouth. That's usually what happens. Homie the clown got zeroed out. Poor homie. Hey, let's see what they are in Elite Wars. Now we're not going to expect them to be in the top hundreds, because just because of the age of their nation. So well, I mean, look at that, 143. So I mean, that's not bad. 143 ain't bad for being 1134. That's not bad. That's actually kind of impressive. I was thinking they were going to be in the 250, 300, but they're 143. That ain't bad. Obviously, they like Polar, Invasion, But I will say one thing, and I hope they are listening. This right here, that's guys need to push. And I'm not telling you to. Okay, no, I am telling you to spend. Honestly, these guys, these three right here, these four right here, they need help. Okay, understand what I'm saying. They're going to need help. This is your merger that you're having. So, from the way it looks, they've been carrying the nations. They're going to need help. So I would suggest prioritize, whatever you want to call it, a budget to where you can start helping out more than you are now. Because whatever they've been doing now, they're going to have to do double now from what they have been doing, because the amount of carrying that they've been having to probably do. And for all I know, they haven't been carrying, but that kind of power right there shows that they're carrying. That's a drop. But either way, this looks like it could be a good merger. It could be. And I'm pretty sure they're pretty happy with what they got. So, good for them. Any of them in here right now or no? 1134? Probably not. No. Alright, we're going to keep moving in. So, the next one, 1300 and 1230 merged to 1300. Now, these are what the recruiters that are in here waiting for, are these kind of nations right here, where they're still relatively new, and you can see the recruiters can tell a spender, they can tell someone that's carrying a nation, and they will most likely try to get them out of carrying a nation and coming into a nation that's more organized. It sucks for the people that they leave, but in all honesty, if they're carrying a nation, putting that kind of spend, they could have been twice as strong by now. Wow, this looks kind of okay, so in 1300, I got a 41. Holy shit.
That 1230 was actually a solid little nation up there, and they just moved up to 1300. But they got a good. They're pretty good up there.
That was a smart move. That was a very, very, very smart move. That was a very, very smart move. But they're all in a different alliance, or they just not. They probably just haven't moved yet. They're probably just still burning away things. Oh man, look at that. 1300 already 26.5. Woohoo! Mega whale. That's what we call that. Mega whale. Dun dun dun. Salted Cracker says someone farted. Salted Cracker says, man, someone farted. Maybe. Okay, so 26.5, 19. I mean, that is a drop right there. But in the 1300s, it's not going to matter too much out there, as long as these numbers continue to grow at a good rate. Don't let this guy get to 30 and 6 months from now this guy is just hitting 20. You know what I mean? You don't want that. You don't want 6 months from now this guy's still fucking around in the 15s and this guy's still in just the 14s. You want to see progression, because when you don't see progression, what happens is this guy says, hey, you know what? I think 425 said they had a free city. I think 621 has a free city. I think 567 has a free city. 910 or some of these other new nations, 989. Don't let that be. So help your guy out. Don't let him leave because certain things. And as for you, KBC, don't sit there and blow your fucking bank trying to make these guys happy. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Man, they're gonna hate me. These guys, 1300 is gonna hate Woody. They're gonna hate me because of what I said. But it's the truth, guys. Would you guys would back me in that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All right, 1273 and 1254 merge. They're in 1273. That last nation that we showed, guys, that would be something to be keeping an eye on. 1300. recruiters. 1273 we're looking for. Okay. They got 241s already. 239s. Separate alliances. Jay from 1111 says 1300 gonna be doing real good. As long as those players that are below, like really below, help out those top players, it should be good. But if they sit back just cheering on the sidelines while those guys are spending and getting wins, it's game over. I mean, there's comes a point where it's like, well, fuck, man, I just dropped $5,000 this weekend just to lose a void because they're sitting back just fucking not even helping. That they're at the point where solos can't win anymore. That you need a team. And to have a team, you gotta somewhat be strong too. You can't meat shielding doesn't work forever, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so they're not all on the same lines. I think that we got the 3-day grace period that we usually give. So we'll assume that they will be getting the same alliance. We got 241s, 239s, handful of 37s, some 36s, and 1273. Officers 25. Wow, X5 has been spending big ass drop from that to is Bruno still playing? Anyone know if he's still playing? Damn, that's a drop. Well, either way, if he's not still playing, that's gonna suck. If he is still playing, that's gonna help out X5. Recruiters. Am I an ass for saying that? 495 in Elite War. Let's see where that guy's antiques are. Look at that. Almost a fucking million already in antiques? Jeez. Jesus. And then the drop, 454 where Bruno is. And then below average. When I say average, guys, when I mean average is about 300,000 is right where that average point is within the game. Close. Two are very close.
For a 41.
Yeah, for 40. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but not even actually, because you don't need to be a 41 to get your antiques up to 300,000. You know what I mean? You can be a.
You don't need to, but
I mean,
the amount of money you're gonna spend there.
That is true. Well, the reason why, but that's also the reason why we say 300,000 being the cutoff, because after 300,000, it is a ridiculous amount of money. To where at that point is where you'd rather just put it back into your city elsewhere, to where you can progress the points further, or your uranium, your city level itself. But
if you were a C38, for example, would you bump the antiques up to 300,000 before you even go C39? For example.
Yes, I would. And the reason I would is because all the deductions, reductions, and increased attacks that come with it. The reduced damage to melee, the increased damage to melee. That's why I would do it.
Okay.
But if I was a 35, no, I wouldn't. If I was a 35, I'd be just straight. I hate to say it, I'd probably be pushing to get out to at least get the 37 to get those shredders to help out with the front. That's what I would do. But the likelihood of this happening, and a nation's at 12.73, they're relatively still new, within a year and a half old. They're a year and a half old. That's fair. It's got X5 just fucking dumping loads of money into the game, which, I mean, it's good for that nation, don't get me wrong. The only thing is like, what happens when they go against another nations where a team has to be played? Like, if you don't have a team, you don't got the 40, 50 people behind you in an attack, even an elite war, then you watch your old boy go from 213 down to 40. That's what I'm trying to get to is you don't want to see this number drop because like all the smaller people are just not strong enough to help defend because of the stat averaging and all the other stuff that comes, all those good things that come in with the game. Is this where TK plays too? 36? We're thinking two
I think
different teams.
there's a couple TKs in the game. Maybe not quite as bad as Deadpool.
Not as bad as Woody. You'd be surprised how many Woodies there are, guys. There are a lot of Woodies in this game. All right. Well, that was that. We're moving on. So 1182 and 1259 merged into 1282. Let's go check out 1282. $12.82. $85, $84, $83, $82, $12.82. Here we go. Let's see what they got cooking. You got Reaper. So you got 141, 140, 139, 238s, handful of 37s. Okay. But they are where they are. They are an average where they do get that merger. The average is 34. Let's see where their officers are. Whoa. What? Hold on, am I looking at the same nation? Reaper. Okay. Okay. All right.
But a C41 with 16?
Yeah.
Where is his plane and his Titans?
But hold on. We got a message in the YouTube chat from Really Over Mentality 6543. Woody, you think being a whale player misread the room? A 1300 nation having a C41 is overachiever, and those officer power comes with monopoly money. That's 5% of the game. Okay. Is he trying to say that like that 41 is just an overachiever? That's it?
I think what I'm reading is he's got a lot of money to spend in that nation that, as you're kind of saying, he's carrying the nation, and we'll see for how long.
That's exactly what I'm saying right there. Is that he's carrying a nation, but for how long? Because really soon, he's going to need that help. He's going to need the help.
It's a question of whether he's going to get it or not, and whether he stays in that nation or not.
But I mean, how many times have we seen this happen over and over and over and over again?
Tons. Big spenders like to go to new nations. They destroy for how many months of it when it's all in nation. You start moving to the internation events, and you fucking lose. They get tired of it.
Yeah,
seen it time and time again.
I don't think people understand the amount that these mega whales, or these whales, we'll just leave them at whales, spend per event. Now, let me put this in perspective for a lot of you guys that are just very low spenders. These whales are dumping between $5,000 to $20,000 in an event. A single event. A single event. A polar. A void. So, with that being said, We'll just put it we'll put it at the very low end. $5,000. Is it worth every other week dropping $5,000 if no one's willing to put at least a quarter of that effort into it to help win when he really needs it? Is what I'm saying. At that
I mean, what you're saying that he's spending $5,000 an event just to play, just to show up and play.
Yeah, just to do exactly what everyone else is doing, and a different nation that spent less to get a win. That's what we're saying. Like, I get that not everyone can spend like some of these players, and I get that. But as a YouTuber and as a content creator and a guide to this game, for those players that are spending serious money like that, we would rather them spend that kind of money in a nation where it's going to better them more versus wasting that much money on something that no one else is helping him with. Showing up to an attack is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is if he's going to spend that much money, he needs imagine two cats. Cats need a partner. You know what I mean? They need two cats, or a honey glider. You get a honey glider, you can't just buy one. You got to have two, at least, or else they'll just die. Stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. And
what do you have worse than that? You have players that spend 5 to 6K in a single event. On top of that, they're like helping other players with like $1,000 a month, charging blue coins to help other players increase their cities, and even then they don't show up.
That's so true.
And then they get pissed. Yeah.
That is so true.
I would be too.
I over-exaggerate about the whole Void portion. Well, I mean, I can't even say I did over-exaggerate. I mean, you look at Mental when he dropped, what, $6 billion in just recruiting? That had to have been at least $20,000. At least. Like, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. YouTube saying, carrying the nation, yes, but not many players can follow that spend. It's 10% of the game. Yeah, you're right. It is 10% of the game, but those kind of players, they would probably rather go somewhere where their money is met at that same kind of level. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, and it also reduces if you have other people spending. One player doesn't have to carry all events, so maybe he doesn't have to spend $5,000. Maybe he spends 3 in events.
Yeah.
Or even if you have like one whale and then you have a bunch of other cities that spend an average of like $100, $200 in an event, you're fine. It's better than not even having the people. The people don't show up.
You know what the worst is? I swear to God, this is the worst, and I'm sure a lot of people here can probably second me and third, fourth, fifth me on this. You drop $3 or $4,000, right, into an event, like for say Void and recruiting and so on and so forth, and this fucking farm or free-to-play player just unbubbles and gives it all away, and you lose because of that one person. That one, like the points will be so close, and you're telling everyone in Nation Chat, stay bubbled. We're like 100,000 away. Stay the fucking bubble. And it's always that fucking farmer or that free-to-play player that unbubbles. Well, I was just trying to get my boxes, man. Oh my God! You want to know what makes a fucking tyrant in a nation? That exactly will make a nation's tyrant is by doing shit like that. Okay, so back to this. Sorry. So, like, they got Reaper right here. He's at 41. He's sitting in the officers with at 16. Reaper, if you hear this, which I hope you do, stop what you're doing and go work on those officers. Push those officers. The officer equipment, just push them. Push them as far as you can.
I would say officers push them at least until 20.
Well, yeah, 21.
For a C41?
Yeah, 41, they should go to 20. Yeah, just push them until you can't push them no more. Or, until you got to just roll till your freaking dice run low. Yeah, push the officers. And same with this guy right here, the 40. He should be pushing those officers too. I mean, he's got a lot of kills for that nation, but it's gonna come a point where he's gonna run up against someone that's 3 times as strong as him or twice as strong at 32, and there's nothing he can do against that. There's nothing. Even with these top 3 in one attack, that one guy with a 32 is just gonna fucking eat all 3 of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 30 or 32 because we're in the 1200s. So
Well, we've already seen some people in the 1200s or 30s.
Yes.
We've already seen it, and being that they are in that area, they are going to see them. They're going to see them.
True.
It says, would the game really be enjoyable with 20 whale nations, 10% nations, 70% farmer nations? I do wonder how Cam will find whales in almost every nation. Easy. Let me ask you a question, or let me tell you some facts. Camo knew you were going to download this game and spend money, if you are a spender, before you even knew about the game existing. There's some facts for you. Won't get too much into it, but they knew. All right, we're going to move on. Isn't that weird that all these gaming people know exactly who you are before you even know the game exists? They know your spend habits. They know everything about you before you even know the game exists. All right, 1384 and 1364. They're going to be merging into 1384. Let's go check them out. 1384. They're in here somewhere. Some people are like, "What do you mean they knew who we were?" They. Welcome to 20th century, where what you think is
that whole "don't sell my information." Yeah,
right.
That plays a part.
You remember
People
that?
forget one important rule: if the product is free, you are the product.
This is a lock nation. So we're going to go through 1364. I wonder if the rest of these are locked.
Yeah, Jay's saying all locked.
Good. So then we can see what's up in there. All right. So 1364, they got 140 and a whole bunch of garbage. 136, 135, 34s, 33s. Let's go check and see what they actually look like. It's funny that you don't see buildings for miles like how you see in all these unlocked ones. Or do we? No, yeah, you don't see buildings for miles corner to corner. It's funny, isn't it, guys? All right, go back into their officers. 15, 12, 8, 7. Hold on, I'm reading the YouTube chat. Oh, he's asking me to come back to the game. All right, so 15. That's not too bad for. I mean, what are we at? Like in the low 1400s for like the new nation wise. So for 1384, at 15 with a 40, that's not bad. That's actually, this isn't too bad.
How old are they?
Oh, they're saying this is their second or third merge? What? They can't be that old. Hold on, I gotta check. Now
No, but they could be that. They could be that dead.
Yeah, I mean that's true. So we're only at 1454. So that's like 3 months old, guys.
Yeah, people aren't downloading the game like they used to, and they're still opening new nations.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, well, so that was the first Lock Nation. Okay, we're over that one. I don't even know if you guys want me to show any of the other ones. All right, so next one would be 1390. So we're going to check 1376.
How about we could just go with this rule: strike one.
Strike one. What do you mean?
You said if we want you to show the other Lock Nations. I'm saying strike one. If the next two suck, it might be done.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that just made it look like it was flashy. All in the same alliance. 33s and 34s, 32s. Yeah, they're super new.
All no. Yeah.
Yeah, there's strike two. There's strike two. All right, next one we're gonna go in through 1416, and if this one is worse, we are done.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying is there's still, I haven't kept up with this, but they're still opening new nations regularly. It seems instead of like a player count, it's like, up, it's been so many days. Time to open up the next one.
Yeah, they used to do by player count.
And then I think when they hit like maybe the 1200s, it was like 3-4 days religiously.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, they slowed down a little bit in the number of nations popping up.
Well, let's see what the first American one looks like. Because these are Lock. Let's see what the first American flag one. So 1440, the closest newest one I see. Okay, so yeah, that's like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks old. Let's see if they're loaded with fucking cities from eye to eye. Oh yeah, they're botted up already.
Yep.
I think this is Camel that's doing that. And I don't know, I'm not supposed to say that, but I truly think it is.
You're not under contract anymore.
True, but gag order.
Yeah.
3 years.
I wonder if that's Camel doing that.
I wouldn't be.
Oh no, I'm saying it so you because you can't.
No, so we'll say in other games. Here we go. That'd be a better way to say. In other games, if they want their game to stay on the Apple or the Google Play platform, they gotta hold and carry so many downloads per month. Because if they don't, they get dropped. Think about Walmart. What happens if you get?
On top of that, you have other things, like the reason why they don't ban all those farm bots and stuff like that. They count the logins.
Yeah.
For their investors. So the more logins you have, it doesn't matter if they are farmers or not. It counts as a login. A login is a login. It counts as an active user. So it looks good for investors.
Yep.
You mean duping investors?
Remember, this is a different game that we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a. So that started around the 12.
Justice with games.
This started happening back in the 1200s.
What?
I remember the mass botting like that. City bot.
Before that.
Was it
I mean,
before then?
I mean,
Yeah.
the late
1093.
thousands. The late thousands. I mean, I was there. There were people running these, a lot of these bot farms. But I think,
Mhm.
1100s, 1200s, it just took off. It was probably triple the amount there was in the thousands.
So 1093, for example, had one farmer, one that in a space of 2 weeks, he created 600 cities in the
Jeez.
same nation.
Fuck. That's crazy.
600 in 2 weeks.
And these guys are doing this within hours, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Within hours. And I know that we, in the past, we were blaming the resource sellers in the game. But even the resource sellers, they stop at like 50 to 100 farms. That's it. They're not going to sit there and do that. Like, if you see like a hive of like C20s, then yeah, that's a farm, resource seller, so on and so forth for the minerals. But these are C6s, 5s, 4s, 3s, 7s. Those are, there's no reason to even make those unless you're trying to just fill the gap.
Yeah, I don't know what, I mean, potentially you still have a handful of people who download the game, play it for 5 minutes, go, I don't want to do this shit and quit. But to have hundreds of that per nation is unlikely.
We're not even seeing the ads anymore on TikTok, Facebook, so on. You're not even seeing them anymore. Not at the extent that we were used to see them. Like, you couldn't even scroll up without seeing an AO ad. So
it's all different games now.
Yeah, the marketing portion of this is gone. Matter of fact, I think I even said that when when Woody went bye-bye, marketing department kind of, we're at an idle. But man, that sucks.
I mean, as long as they're still making profits, they'll keep the game going. It just then becomes a matter of, you're not going to see anything new. They minimize their staff because, I mean, it doesn't really take much for them to keep it running. So,
one, maybe two people.
There's a game. I was looking back. Age of War maybe was something I played.
Game of War.
Game of War 12 years ago. It's still active.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I played that for a long time. But has anybody noticed, at least for Americans, that the Blue Coin store got more expensive?
I haven't noticed that. You know why I haven't noticed that? I'll tell you.
In-game or website?
I haven't noticed it because I haven't been in there in a while. So
you're talking about in-game or in the website?
The website.
No. I
haven't noticed it be any different.
I'm looking at it right now. It's the same price.
It changed for some and stayed the same for others, but it did change.
I know a lot of people have been having that issue again with the store itself forcing Blue Coin, even if you don't have Blue Coin, and it's pissing some people off.
The $100 one used to be 95. Now it's 97. The $50 one was $47.50.
yeah, it did go up because it used to be 90. So yeah, it used to be 95. So they went up $2.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna make me go look now.
Don't look at not the cross that one, but the one that's below it because it used to be 95.
Yeah, look, I just posted it I just looked at it, and mine's 95.
The 500 was $475. Now it's $485.
Yeah, mine says right here, and this is the link, straight from my group that where it used to be. It's still at 97.
Yeah, mine shows it's 95.
Huh. That's odd.
Maybe it's local taxes or something.
Fucking Illinois.
It could be because I know prices are higher when I forget to turn my VPN on.
Then yeah, that might be it then.
That's probably what it is. I live in Illinois. It's like the shittiest state.
It is, dude. Everything about this state costs so much money. Dude, it costs to take a shit, dude. It costs money to go to McDonald's and take a shit. It's like fucking $2.75. Just take a shit at
Here,
McDonald's.
I'll drop in the chat 2 different website prices: VPN off and VPN for Seattle. So maybe I need to look around the fucking VPN choices, see who's cheapest.
But I always thought, that these were before taxes. Taxes were always done after.
No.
I didn't even think
By
they were built in.
default, by default, the 95 is what I get, and I use a VPN normally to Chicago. Is where
You use a VPN to Chicago? Oh man, don't do that. Go to Florida or Texas. Go to
no, because from Europe, if you pay in euros, is more expensive.
Yeah, 9.7.
Because the dollar is cheaper than the euro.
M4. Huh. So yeah, that one says 97, one says 10.4. So obviously with the VPN on off, it's 10.4, but when it's on, it's 9.7, or vice versa.
Yeah, it was cheaper with the VPN on.
Where's your VPN? I mean, where is it?
That one's for Seattle.
Okay.
Choose a California one. I'm in California, and mine's cheaper than those.
Then 24.
I think I've done LA before. I think it was the same.
Well, I know that the prices in different countries are different. I know that for a fact. But in the United States, I thought they would have been the same, not different state by state.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, federally, in federal taxes, we're all charged exact same. So that's 9.5.
Yeah, California, I got 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5 is
Right,
what I normally get.
That's what I was usually getting. But now it's 9.7.
Let's see what state has the lowest sales tax.
I'll find
Probably like Texas or Arizona.
Delaware doesn't have sales tax.
There are a lot of states that don't have sales tax. There's about 10 of them that have no sales tax.
Alaska. Try Alaska.
Anchorage.
So here's the states in the United States that don't have any taxes, or has the lowest taxes, or no.
Portland, Oregon has no sales tax.
Alaska's 9.5. I mean, that could be just the lowest that goes.
Yeah, maybe. I know whenever I bought a pack off my iPhone, and I know iPhone, they have their charge, so I can't really even use that as an example, honestly, because iPhone has their own charge. Is this?
Yeah, Portland showing 9.
Who's attacking us? Anyways, did all the recruiters in here, did you guys get the information that you need? Possible people that you might want to be recruiting? I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. I will say, go ahead.
From Europe, no VPN, it's even more expensive. It's $109 for the $9.99 pack instead of $95.
And it's $11 for the fucking $9 pack.
Yeah.
Or $10 pack.
Denmark is Denmark is $11 for the first pack.
And you know what else? On top of that, you want to know what else about Europe? They don't got air conditioning.
That's a
Yeah, but
lie.
the crazy.
They
I mean,
barely
I'm
got.
the
sitting in
crazy
front
thing.
of one.
You might, but majority of them don't. I've seen
The
so
crazy
many
thing is
Europeans say they don't got it.
probably depends where in Europe.
Majority of people don't have it, but there are some people that do have it.
That's not the case. If you say the majority of people don't have it, you need to say in the north of Europe. Because in the south, like Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece, there's not a
Fucking hot.
household that I know that don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, but up there they think in Europe they think 86 is hot, and that's really, I mean, it's really not. I mean, it's warm,
Depends what
but it's
86
tolerable.
is.
That's just the UK.
I mean,
What is 86 in
86
your
is 30.
30 Celsius.
30 is not warm. It's not that hot.
That's what I'm
40,
screaming.
yes. 40, yes. But again, that's the thing for people in the north of Europe, like people in Germany and stuff like that. Then yes, because the average temperature is like 20 degrees. So when they get 30, it's like, woo, it's too hot.
And then they come to the United States and we're like 115, 120. What the fuck? Oh, those are the. I laugh at that stuff. Now, I'm not talking shit about it, but it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. 30's hot. That's cold. No, 30 Celsius, Kenny. 30 Celsius.
Yeah.
Yes, 30 Celsius.
So 30 Celsius would be in the 80s Fahrenheit. And their 40s, what would 40s be? Like upper 90s?
40's like close to, it's 104.
104, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
20 is like 68. So, him saying that like 20s is the perfect weather for a lot of people. A lot of people think 68 is like the perfect weather.
I think the perfect weather is like 72 to 75. That's
but like 20.
That's like
20 more than 20 degrees Celsius is what I have in the middle of the night. Like 20 is not hot, not at all. For
Where are
people
you?
in the north of Europe, yes, in Portugal.
Well, Bantakine's over there in London. So I mean, he's kind of over there. Do you guys got
a few thousand kilometers up north?
So do they got AC out there, or are they still living and smelling each other?
They do have AC.
Smelling each other, smelling what each other's got cooking.
But to be honest, what people in the north of Europe have that we in the south don't, and we suffer for it? Proper heating. Because here in the summer, it gets like 35 degrees, 40 sometimes. During the summer, it's fine. We can handle it. But when you have like 4, 5 degrees Celsius or 2 with 90% humidity, no, it's unbearable.
All right, guys. I'm going to end this live. We kind of got a little bit off topic, but
Really?
do you guys think there was quite a bit of good mergers, or like? I think there was actually quite a bit of good ones. More than the last merger, honestly.
I mean, there'll definitely be some to keep our eye out for, and whether they can pull it together or they end up in civil war.
Yeah, and I will say that I am kind of grateful to see that Camel is keeping these Civil War nations with other Civil War nations. I'm happy to see that, honestly, because that's a whole nother headache that you got to deal with, having a Civil War nation join a non-Civil War nation. You know what I mean? It's a headache. So
And you're going to get people to quit.
Well, I mean,
People in
that's
the non-Civil War nation, if they're coming in, I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to go find
yeah,
somewhere else to play.
exactly. It's not even worth it. So I will say for those people that are in the Civil War nations, that if you're listening, you either A, continue to do it and just burn your nation and play by yourself in the corner and, either flicking your bean or, pilot whacking yourself, or figure your shit out and work as a team and try to make the best of what you got. But either way, I don't want to see those nations that are in civil war at a merger coming into my chat fucking crying about, hey, well, we're in civil war because of this tyrant. And then you go over there and you find out that they're just to blame as they are. Like, I don't want to see that shit. Like, this is a war game. You know that you have to work as a team. And if you can't do it, don't cry about it. If you want to... Does that make sense, guys? Like, if you can't fucking work as a team, don't cry about it in a fucking community. Like...
I mean, maybe in real life, but in this game, tyrants don't just they don't just come into this game. I want to be a tyrant.
Yeah, they don't.
Factors that drove them there.
Yep, there's someone that said the wrong thing about someone's mom. There's the fact that the guy spent $5,000 in a void, and you decided, you know what, I'm gonna just give points away because I don't like you. Well, yeah, you just created that tyrant. Even if you are 34, you have created that tyrant. And that's what
yeah, I mean, you also have the people who say, I'm going to play, you can't tell me how to play, I'm going to play my own way, and you are the only person in the nation playing a different game.
Right. Guys, don't touch me. My farms. Leave my farms alone. Anyways.